What happens if some of those athletes who come to America have tattoos? What happens then? They get arrested and get accused of being gang members, and then they get shipped off to El Salvador. What happens then? What happens to the athletes who are coming in for the Olympics, for the World Cup, and they don't agree with the stand of the American government on the same issue, the Palestine-Israel issue? What if when they come and they're pro-Palestine, what happens then? They're going to get their visas revoked without them competing. So basically, I'm saying it's time for FIFA and the Olympic Committee to find a different location for these events, because you cannot trust the American government to honor their end of the deal. This is a government that gave student visas, and when they came here and expressed their opinion about a situation, that a war that is happening in another continent, a place where most of them have never been, they are having their visas revoked. They are having their visas revoked. There are people who are being accused of being gang members of gangs they don't even know exist, and also the ones who are not being accused of being members of gangs, they're being accused of interfering with foreign policy. With apparently the American foreign policy is very fragile. Anybody can interfere with it. So they're being accused of that. So there are so many accusations going on which clearly are false, because if they were true, they would have no problem going to court and proving their case. So this goes back to basically what I'm trying to say. Is it a good idea to have people come into America to compete and be in the presence of a government that's hostile to foreigners? You also have a case of two teenagers. There have been several cases. Two teenage girls who are basically backpack through different countries. Mostly Europeans do this. They backpack through Europe. Even Australians, they do this. Through Europe, through America, and then you go back home. And mostly is after they finish high school, before you go to college. Sometimes they, some students take time off from college and they backpack through, throughout several countries before they settle down, into college life, into work life, into basically their family life. So this is sort of a ritual for a lot of students. And these two girls from Germany, they got arrested in Hawaii and they got put in ICE custody because they could not prove that they had booked a hotel.